back to Tesla Streams, Fate Grand Order. Now, let me go ahead and bring up the game here. Okay, so I managed to get this up. Alright. So, this time around we're going to be doing Orleans. But before that, there's something I haven't been doing. We need to do Leaves of Evocation. This allows us to get welfare servants that didn't used to exist. Before, because they were from limited events. And once the event was over, if you didn't have them, then you were shit out of luck. However, we live in an age now where they actually have been released. I see. Would have liked for more assassins, but... I'll wait to get you, and if you're wondering why that is, they'll become obvious very soon. So only one assassin, but hey, that's fine. The other one I want to get, prioritize on, is you.
Servant, assassin, 司派。ここに降臨だ。夏の装いというやつだ。それとも浜辺の装いかな。何にせよ、私が私であることには変わりない。よろしく頼むぞ、マスター。
Yeah, I always liked her. She's actually related. She's strongly related to Ku Kuchulain, who I have as a caster. And you're an assassin. How fitting is that? But another one I like is this guy.
Yo, Taisho, また会ったな。ライダー切っとき、高速で参上じゃん。峠を攻めるかい？それともハイウェイで音速でも越えてみるかい？
This is Sakata Kentoki, also known as Golden Boy. He is amazing. No matter which version of him you get, he is always amazing. And I love him. A lot. Now, Now, it is worth noting that you get the special currency to unlock them, but you also need this currency to make them better. The first thing you should strive for is getting their ascension items. Because unlike normal servants, where you just need to collect certain materials to ascend them over time, the welfare servants just need one item. The event item. That's it. I'll get two for now. You can get plenty of the evocation leaves through dailies, so I'm not concerned about that being a problem later on. But I do want enough to ascend them a little bit, since that's going to be important later, to get them to decent levels. Also, getting them to high levels is actually not that hard. Let's see, how many do I have left? Oh, I got plenty. Okay, is there anyone else I need? I'm not a huge fan of you. Quetzalcoatl Santa version. Yeah, not a huge fan of you. She's mainly a satire character of sorts. I did her event. The event was okay. I just don't like her very much in that. Because they do a lot of dumb jokes with her. I'm sorry, but no. Okay, out of the characters we have left, I'm gonna hold off, because you're probably gonna be the next one I get, but I'm not getting you right now.
まだ見ていくかい？結構私も張り合いがあるってものさ。
Now, they're currently level 1. That's not good for me. I need to level them up, and I don't know how many cards I have.
よ。
Skaith X. Oh, experience times 2. Oh, that's great. Okay, how many cards do I have? Oh. Really? Yeah, this is gonna be simple. Like, I'm guaranteed to get them level 40.
この姿にも馴染むものだ。
It is a nice form. I won't deny it. Oh, and I got all those limited time events too. Well, that's awesome. More stuff for me. Okay, so the other one is down here. Oh, but you don't count. It's only for Skaith? I wonder why. Is it only for the new ones that got unlocked? Maybe? I mean, I have enough anyway, but still. It's a little bit disappointing. It's not for all of them. It didn't seem like he said yeah in that voice dialogue. I mean, at least I didn't hear it. Okay.
そろそろクエストに戻る？よろしい。
I can go ahead and ascend them as well for now. First one used.
Henshin? しねえよ。これが俺のベストジャケットってやつだ。まあ、ライダーたるもの変身している。
Oh, really? An NP charge? I'm okay with that shit. And yeah, you also get pure prisms for doing this. Okay, so... let's see what you say here. I love it, didn't even care that you're staring at her. And if you know anything about her, it's very odd that she's so okay with this. Because she's usually very strict. But in her summer form, she lets loose a lot more. Sadly, we won't be showing off that summer event, the cutscenes, for a very long time. Because other events come before it. Let's go and get these before we start our lanes.
優れたマスターには幸運がついて回ると言います。いえ、
私が今そのように思ったというか、とにかく資源獲得です、マスター。しっかり貯蓄しておきましょう。
Okay, that I don't mind if it goes fast, because she's voicing it out anyway. Oh, get some more leaves, okay.
慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの、受け取り忘れにはご注意くださいね、先輩。
For this one we get 50. Jeez.
小さなことからコツコツとですね。一歩一歩着実に前進していきましょう。
And we get a crystallized lore. Now, these are useful. You can only get a skill leveled up to level 10 if you have one of these. And we get 2 Sancors too.
先輩、いつからそこに？
That never gets old. Okay, now that we've taken care of characters, let's go do the new storyline, which... This ought to be interesting. My first time I ever played this game, I remember this being kind of challenging for me. And I'll explain later why that was. Hi. You look nice and evil. Heed my words. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny. If you heed the Grail's call, obey my will and reason, then answer me. I hereby swear that I should defeat all evil in the world. Okay, maybe you're not evil. But let thine eyes be clouded with a fog of turmoil and chaos. Thou art trapped in a cage of madness, and I the summoner who holds thy chains. Seventh, heaven-clad and great the words of power, come forth the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. Oh! Oh, I know you. You're from Fate Zero. Hi? Oh, we have lots of new faces here, okay. Thank you for coming, my fellow servants. I am your master. You know why you were summoned, yes? Destruction and slaughter. Those are your orders. If a city is reveling in spring, destroy it. If a town is celebrating spring, devastate it. Are you sure you're not evil? No matter how evil or cruel, God will forgive your every transgression. I don't think that's how that works. Should he mete out punishment, that is fine in its own way. For this is no more than means of proving God's existence and his love. Uh-huh. You're one of those, huh? Now then, G, please bring him here. I believe that's how you pronounce it, because I know it's French. I think that's how you pronounce it. G de Ray is, I believe, his name. As you wish. I trust you have not harmed him, G. No, of course not. Have you considered what you wish done with him? My, do you require suggestions from me? Oh, you have noticed my distress and your infinite concern for me. Don't be absurd. If you continue this foolishness, I'll kill you, Xi. When you are eating a meal, do you think about how you use your fork? Well, I mean, sort of. I mean, depending on what you're eating, you might use the fork differently, depending on what the food is, but I don't think that's what she means. This is the same. What I do with him is a matter so trivial it does not merit any thought. Oh, who are you? What's going on? Where am I? And who are you people? Answer me. Are you deaf? You there. Eep. Oh, Pierre. Bishop Pierre Cotrin. How I have missed you. Should I know who that is? A day's not gone by when your face has not crossed the mind of Jeanne d'Arc. Oh, so that's who you are. Okay. Certainly not as saintly as the legends tell us. It could be. It could be. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. You're Jeanne d'Arc. Impossible. This can't be possible. Thought you died 3 days ago. Thought I killed you. I thought that you should be in hell. Perhaps I am, your grace. This is a dream. A nightmare. What else could it be but a nightmare? Oh dear, he started to flee from reality. This won't do at all. We must snap him out of this. What will you do, your grace? Jeanne d'Arc, whom you accuse of heresy, stands here before you. Should you not grip your crucifix and offer up a prayer to God? Should you not mock me, scorn me, abuse me, trample me, until everyone the wicked Jeanne d'Arc is here? Should you not roar like the brave lion you are? Go on, do it. Do it. Do it. Well, someone's petty. Understandably so, considering what Jeanne d'Arc's life was like, but still. Spa? Oh god, whoa! Spare me! Please spare me! What's with that face? It's like it's melting. Don't do anything! Spare me, I beg of you! Ha 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 ha! Did you hear that, she? Spare me, he says. This bishop who tied me up, mocked me, and burned me alive. As if that were nothing. The bishop who told me with kind eyes that I was going to be killed is now begging for his life. Oh, the sadness is making me want to cry. After all, that won't save anything. Your paper-thin faith won't reach the Heavenly Father. Belief that's light as a feather won't blossom anywhere. Someone who has forsaken God and clings to his life by begging a witch is unfit to be called a believer. Fair, honestly. Do you understand, your grace? You just gave testimony that you are now one of the heretics. That is why I'm so sad. I think I might laugh until madness consumes me. Now think back, your grace. You know what sentence awaits heretics, don't you? No, please spare me, please spare me. I'm so sorry. I'm afraid I ran out of salvation today. Indulgences are not for sale in this era. Now, shall we start at your feet? If I was burned alive by holy flames, then your body shall be scorched by the flames of hell. Hey. Not even the ashes remain, I see. I apologize for taking up your time, Xi. What do you mean? That was a meaningful punishment. Now what should we do with the other clergy? Good question. It's too much to question them all. Just feed the clergy to them. Rejoice, my ignoble servants. The surviving clergy are yours. I, your master, Jeanne d'Arc, shall forgive you all. Devour their souls. Feast on their flesh. Savor their blood. After all, our manifestation is no different than that devil Dracul. Really, you're mixing the legend of Jeanne d'Arc with the legend of Dracula? I mean, this is Fate we're talking about here, but I don't know. To me, that seems kind of questionable. Especially since the legends really have almost nothing to do with each other, and honestly, it feels kind of weird. As we're going to find out later, though, it's not the most oddest thing we're going to see in the storytelling for this game. Not by a long shot, actually. Ooh, until we get to, the later storylines, you're gonna see more odd stuff than this. I have but one order. Wipe out this country. This mistake that is France. Overrun it, trample it, reap it. Let us begin with our dear Orleans. We shall return its fruitful land to a bare wasteland. Age, gender, and religious beliefs are of no importance. Make sure you kill them equally. That is the only order I give you as your master. To that end, I have given you all the attributes of a berserker. You may be a saint or a hero, but now you shall dance with your broken soul. Berserk Saber. Berserk Archer. Berserk Lancer. Berserk Rider. Berserk Caster. Berserk Assassin. And him, who I summoned instead of Berserker and myself. I shall pass down judgment as this world's ruler. Humanity has no value, for it failed to prove its love for our Lord. They are guilty to a horrifying extent. Humanity is equally guilty, sinner and saint alike. So we shall kill them all. I will not tolerate a single one escaping. Woohoo! Such resolve! Such truth without the slightest doubt! Such is the saint of salvation! The saint who believes in our Lord and saves our people! You have returned. My light has returned. You've truly been reborn, Jean. Then I too shall rise again as your general. First, we need a symbol. Our army must have a flag. Jean, what should we use as our emblem? A demon, perhaps? Or what about? In that case, let's make it a dragon. I didn't quite get that in time. Be it coincidence or providence, the summoning has brought many with close ties to dragons. In the name of dragons, the symbol of catastrophe, we will burn this world to the ground. Oh, I have one more order. Laugh, as if you are enjoying yourselves from the bottom of your heart. Hehehe. Ha 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 ha. Wonderful. This is wonderful, G. I've never enjoyed myself this much in my entire life. Yes, I suppose it is. That is the way it should be. You were put on a pedestal, made a symbol, exploited and cast aside by the people. That is why you are righteous. There's no one who could pass judgment over your heart of hearts. Meanwhile, back at Chaldea... Fu. Morning, Fu. I think I just had a bad dream. Let's go with this one. Mew, Fu, Q. What, are you a cat now? Good morning, Senpai. It's finally time for the briefing. Eek! Oh! Q. I'm sorry, Fu. I couldn't get out of the way. Still, I'm glad to see you so full of energy in the morning. You too, Senpai. Did you sleep well last night? I didn't get much sleep. Oh, forgot you sleep better on the floor, or a tatami mat instead of a bed. This was my mistake. I'll make arrangements. Still, the doctor's briefing is about to start. Let's try to power through the sleepiness. Good morning, Mia. Did you sleep well? Let's get right to the briefing then. For starters, oh right, let me go over what I want you to do again. First, the investigation and correction of singularities is humanity's critical turning point in that era. If it were not for that, we could never have come as far as we have. It is the pivotal event in human history. Let's trouble that era, investigate what it is, figure it out, and then correct it. Otherwise, 2019 will never come. Humanity will be extinct in 2018. That is your first objective, the basic principle of the upcoming operation. The operation's second objective is investigate the Holy Grail. This is just by speculation, but the singularity is supposed to be related to the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is a relic that can grant wishes. A vessel that contains tremendous amounts of magical energy. Lev probably got his hands on the Grail in some form, misuse its power. Rather, it's impossible to travel through time and change the past without the Grail. Seriously. You will run into intel regarding the Grail during your investigation of the Singularity. Even if you correct history, even the Grail will put us back to square one. You must either secure the Holy Grail, or destroy it. Those are the two objectives of this operation. Is everything clear so far? Sorry, could you go over it again? Alright, fine, but pay attention this time, okay? Okay, so... is this good? Could this be a but thou must situation where you could keep asking him this? Yes, you technically could keep on doing it. It's not often that the game does something like that. Glad to hear it. And now there's one other thing I want you to do in addition to the mission. That said, it's nothing major. It's for after you race shift to that era. I want you to find a ley line, make a summoning circle, just like you did in Fuyuki. Unlike Fuyuki, we could probably make do as is if it's just telepathic communication. But to transport supplies, it won't work without establishing a summoning circle. Just like before, let's patch sets up our noble phantasm, to act as a catalyst and trigger the summoning circle. Once you do that, you can summon servants at will. Of course, what you summon will probably be servants closely tied to that time and place. So keep doing that to bolster your forces, understood? Understood. Before all else, we'll try to establish a base camp first. What we'll need is a place to relax. A structure with a roof, a home to come back to. Right, Master? Right. Way worth words, Mash. Hearing you say that really means a lot to me. I can tell by your blushing. I know I'm still an experienced servant, but you can count on me. I'll be giving it my all. You are so adorable, I swear. Q. To see Mash, who's serious, quiet, and frankly kind of mysterious, grew up to be such a fine lady. Hey, get over yourself. Well, you keep me waiting. Hi, Da Vinci. My phone was giving me an alert. Just ignore that. Oops, you're right. You didn't show any interest, or I forgot you were there. Really, dude? Let me introduce you, Mia. She, or it. Who? She's standing there as counted as pride and joy. The head of our engineering department, Leonardo. As you can tell, they're quite unusual. Of course, not a human. Let's not get into that. The reason being... a servant. This is incredible. This person is a servant. Right you are. I'm Caldea's honorary tech advisor. I normally go Leonard here. But as you can see, I'm the proud inventor of the Renaissance. One and only Leonardo da Vinci in the flesh. You could just call me Da Vinci. You get to see many pretty ladies like myself around here, right? That sounds rude as hell, so I'm not gonna say it. Da Vinci? This is strange. It's abnormal. What's wrong? I mean, Leonardo da Vinci should be a man. Really, Mash? You don't have a problem with King Arthur being a woman, but Leonardo da Vinci being a woman is where you draw the line? Besides, look at her face. You can't tell that's the Mona Lisa. She's always questioned conventional wisdom, but is it really that important? I mean, it kind of is. I mean, we're going up against, history here. Who was the first one that claimed I was a man or a woman? Sheesh, for crying out loud. I pursue beauty with both my inventions and art. It was I who personified all ideals, all beauty. No you weren't. You were the first one to create one of the world's most popular paintings, sure, but say you were the first one to conventionalize beauty in its purest form is a lie. There were many that predated you, that focused on designing sculptures, for example. Like, are you trying to take credit for that too? To me, the ideal beauty is the Mona Lisa. That being the case, see? Isn't this simply an unavoidable result? I suppose. I mean, it is what you were most known for, but... still, people have criticized this decision since the day it happened, since it honestly just feels like a very shallow reason to make Mona Lisa herself a servant by using Leonardo's history. And it won't be the first time they do something similar to this. I'll get more into this later. Foo. I like to think of myself as a scholar, but this guy's pet theories go way over my head. He's the only pervert twisted enough to turn himself to the Mona Lisa, just because he loves the Mona Lisa. Are you sure about that, Dr. Ramen? As cultures mature, anything is possible. The desire to become a beautiful girl might one day be the norm. Hoo boy, are we really going there? That might be true, but which time period, heroic spirit, are you? Good point! You come from a time period where that kind of thinking would not be okay. Genius has nothing to do with time period, Doctor. Mia, you do well to remember that too. You will encounter many heroic spirits who are artists. Every one of them is as splendid and eccentric. Are you kidding me? Still, I can see that being the case. I see. It's true that I didn't want to know too much. But thank you for the advice, Da Vinci. She's like, thank you very much for putting these thoughts into my head. I will never forget it. Oh, poor Mash. If you think this is hard to swallow, wait until later on. Your mind is going to be blown so much. That's my girl. You're always so understanding. Okay, that's enough for my introduction. From now, I'll be focusing on supporting you with supplies, R&D within Caldia, and updated heroic spirits contracts. I'm a servant summoned by Caldia, you see. Unlike MASH, I cannot jump to any era. However, Mia has a contract with me, then it would be another matter. Okay, so make the contract with her. We never get a reason for why she doesn't do this. She could, but she chooses not to. I'm guessing it's because she wants to be helpful at Caldia first and foremost. But this was always an option. I would then be able to aid you as an ordinary servant. Looking forward to such a fate, Master. Wow, he really did twist himself and run off. That's what I was saying before I was interrupted. Why do you keep referring to Da Vinci as a he? Based on appearance, you should go as she. I mean, name aside, it's basically a female servant. Sorry, but we don't have time to rest. We're gonna prep for immediate race shift, okay? Well, if I have to. Mia, we have a coffin ready for you this time. You should be able to race shift safely and quickly now. 7 singularity has been detected, but we selected the time period with the smallest fluctuations. Once you get there, we'll only be able to communicate with you. Got it? I know I'm repeating myself, but the first thing is to set up a base camp and finding a ley line. After you've settled to the era, do what needs to be done, alright? Good luck, Mia. Assembly program starts. Spiritron conversion start. Race shift starting in 3, 2, 1. All procedures cleared. Grand order commencing operation. "100 Years War of the Evil Dragons or Lanes." Only made in something, I couldn't read that. So we're in under the new storyline. Land of the 100 Years War. Okay, so here's what I'm going to be doing for the first few storylines. No supports. I am not using supports. Supports are cheating. Major cheating here. If I use supports here, nothing would be a challenge, and you would not really get the true experience at all. Or should I say supports from other players. Now, if a special story support shows up, I might consider it, depending on the character. But for story reasons, I'm not going to be using supports right now, so it really doesn't matter what I pick. So, yeah, you can just go to the back right now. Okay. And another thing I'm going to be doing... We can saw plenty of Caster Coup during the last storyline, so let's switch things up a bit here. Let's see. Well, you are good against the Lancer enemies. Okay, so... You're really good, but there's an enemy here that's good against you. So let's, bring in you. Oh, we are running out of cost. Remove this from you, I guess. Oh, geez, yeah, we barely have room for, like, what we have, so I'll just have to make it work. Also, I'm gonna move you to the back since I've been using you a lot. Let's go with this. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. You're gonna find out that this is not gonna be hard. Not yet, anyway. Managed to reach here safely, Senpai, and you're back to your servant form. We were teleported by accident last time. This time it's a proper teleport via the coffin with no physical anomalies. I still find it weird that's called a coffin. It's like you want them to fail. Foo. Foo, did you tag along again? Suspicious. Foo, QQ. Did Foo shift too? Did he sneak into Mash's coffin? Seems that way. I must have sneaked into mine or Senpai's coffin. Luckily, Foo was unharmed. Since he is attached to one of us, he'll automatically return as well. Need to get back safely for Foo's sake, too. Yes, we share the same fate. Master, I've confirmed the time axis coordinates. Looks like it's the year 1431. It beats we're in the middle of the 100 Years' War, but this should be during the war's respite period. Respite? Wars get times off? Right, the 100 Years' War did not fight for the full 100 years as name implies. The war during this era was pretty carefree, relatively speaking. Captured knights were released for monetary payments almost every day. Senpai? Look at the sky. Look at the sky. What is... Huh? Yes, we're connected. Not the best quality, but I've got video feed now too. Wait, what's wrong, you two? Both you staring at the sky like that. Doctor, I'll send you visuals. What is that? This is... a ring of light? No, some form of magecraft cast over the satellite orbit? In any case, it's gigantic. At worst, it's as big as North America. No records show such phenomena occurring in 1431. Surely one of the reasons for the disappearance of our future. We'll have to analyze it on our end. You guys concentrate on surveying on site. Start by searching for ley lines. What the doctor said. Explore the area, make contact with the people of this era, set up the summoning circle. There are many things to do. We have to knock them out one at a time. Let's first move towards a city, Senpai. Senpai, stop. Confirming. Looks like a French scout brigade. What do we do? Should we attempt to make contact? Isn't it dangerous? They look like humanoids. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful resolution. Hello, excuse me, we are travelers. Huh? Foo? Eek! Enemy attack! Enemy attack! Yoo-hoo, I'm free now, so let me see how you... Wait, why are you surrounded by an armed group? Well, Mass is not good at diplomacy, I see. I apologize. My mistake. I should have greeted them in French. Oh, right. That is a thing, isn't it? They know what you're saying to begin with? Of course. But now I believe that combat is unavoidable. You're starting with a fight. With French elites, even. Well, let's calm down first. That world is isolated. No matter what happens, a time paradox can occur, so engaging them won't be a problem, but... Doctor, give us an idea. Don't you know any French jokes for times like this? Hell if I know, I'm a loner. But wait, let me think. I just need to think of a witty joke, right? Like, knock knock. I'm hearing a silly voice from somewhere. Oh, hands, ready your weapons. They're too suspicious. I apologize, Senpai. It was wrong of me to expect something from the doctor. I think it would be bad to harm the locals. We should attack to hold them back. I can't say that. That's mean. What are you talking about now, Mash? Did I say something wrong? In that case, hit them with the back of your blade. Limit the bloodshed to a minimum. Back of the blade. She has a shield! How do you do that? Yeah, see, even he's she's questioning this. With a shield? I'll think of something. Fire! No, burning is out of the question too. Oh, you need.
私とてシャレはわかる。華麗に踊ってみせろよ。
Golden energy, awesome. Oh, 30% at level 1, that's great. Okay, so that's pretty cool. He also has this. Increase quick car switches for 3 turns. And also star drop rate too. Well, okay then. I didn't read what that was, but I'll have plenty of opportunities. Hers isn't as good, since it's only for 1 turn, but it's mostly meant for a Noble Phantasm. If we ever see it. By target focus, which means enemies have to attack you. Increase critical strength 1 turn for yourself. And then we have Primordial Rune C, which restores her HP and gives her damage cut. So you can combine these two to make her a tanky target, basically, which is nice. Might come in handy later, honestly. Well, you're both Lancers, meaning that Okita's gonna have her way with you. Not that they're strong anyway. Yeah, they're really weak, for whatever reason. Don't expect things to stay that way for long, though. Oh, not even. Okay, what do you say? That's good too. Right. Yes, I'll show them. That's good too. Okay, so it's different based on the card, okay. Okay, there we go. Well, okay. Quite the NP spammer, aren't you? Okay, Well, she's about to finish this. Because she is an AoE. Gaebog alternative. Gaebog is the legendary spear that Ku Kuchulin has. But she's the one that gave it to him, and she has her own version. Suddenly Final Fantasy X, okay. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Physical fatigue aside, the mental fatigue is overwhelming. Good job using the back of your blade. I didn't even know that was possible with a shield. I learned something today. It really shouldn't be. But seems like it did hit hard enough. They've retreated. They're going back to their fort. Let's quietly chase them, ask what's going on. Try not to aggravate them next time. Make sure you talk to them in French, okay? There's that for sure. Which is that okay Schwein? This sounds like it'd probably be more accurate. Schwein her. Okay, Schwein her. I see, somewhat perfect. I'll leave it to you. So here we're getting proof of heroes. Nice. That's something I don't really have a lot of. So that's nice to know. Chase the French soldier, okay. Oh, we have archers and sabers this time around. Well, now it's Okita that's at a disadvantage. Need an archer of some kind. And I don't know if I have one that's leveled up. Oh, I don't have many archers to speak of. Okay, I think I'm gonna pass on that for now, then. So, instead of that, let's go with... well, I can't use Ku. He's weak against Saber. Dead, blame it. You know what? Fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. This is awful, isn't it? It's a complete ruin on the inside. The outer walls were less intact, but you can't call this a fort. Nothing but wounded soldiers here. That's right. Even though they're not in an active war. In 1431, Charles VII of France entered a peace treaty with Philip III, an ally of England. Of course, I'm sure there were some skirmishes. Ugh, here they come again. But sure, we are travelers. We are not here to harm you. Please put down your weapons, monsieur. You're not the enemy? That was rather easy. Perhaps they're rational now, or... they have no more fight left in them? What did Charles VII sign the peace treaty? King Charles? So you don't know? The king is dead. He was burned by a witch's flames. Dead? By witch's flames? It is Jeanne d'Arc. She has risen again as the Dragon Witch. England retreated quite a while ago, but where have we to run to? This is our home, but there's nothing we can do. Jeanne d'Arc is a witch? I'm gonna stick with this, even though I think it's ridiculous that she wouldn't even know who this is. Saint Jeanne d'Arc, the Savior. She's a world-renowned hero, and I should know that. A woman who stood up to save France from being conquered in the late stages of 100 Years' War. She saved France at age 17, managed to reclaim Orleans in just 1 year. but she was caught by the English army, and after an inquisition, burned at the stake. They say that from the time of her imprisonment to her burning, she endured gruesome torture and humiliation daily. England wanted to prove that she was not a saint, but a heretic. So they tried to torture her to saying, "I did not hear the Lord's voice." However, her heart remained true. Even while burning, she held on to her prayers. Later, her honor was recognized. For 400 years, she was officially made a saint. A powerless girl's wishes changed the world. In that regard, Jeanne d'Arc is definitely a top-rank heroic spirit. Here, they are here. Magical energy signals are heading here. Familiar is created using human bodies, skeleton soldiers. Again? This time it's different. Both of you can be as bold as you want. We'll just master. Let's pulverize them! Wow, okay. Well, she's certainly more brave now. Oh yeah, these are definitely, a little bit tougher than those soldiers were, I'll say that. What is that? It looks like there's like a dash here. Weird. Don't know what that means. I don't know. What is that? Oh, is that the spear? It's weird that it's just going over his arm like this, though. Well, whatever. These are sabers, so I'm gonna try not to use him if I can help it. Yo, I got this. Going bare knuckle. Keep it cool, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Good God! NP spammer. I'll wait till the second battle for it, but... Good Lord. Jeez. She's almost making this a little too easy. However, it is worth noting that some people ended up with a really good quick servant by this point that could kind of break the game a lot. I just haven't gotten him yet. Okay, next. This is where having Skaith is gonna help. When we're facing rider enemies. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing lots of these. Orleans is full of rider enemies. And during my first playthrough, I did not have many good assassins. So I had to try to make do without class advantage. And it wasn't easy by the end. Let's just put that out there. See, I think I have another good assassin. Yeah, I do. I forgot about you. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a cakewalk. Phew, good work. You guys, can't believe you took him on. We're used to it. Yes, we really are by this point. Anyway, I'm sorry, but could you please explain this from the start? Is it true that Jeanne d'Arc has been resurrected? Yes, I took part in the Siege of Orleans and the ceremony, so I remember it well. Her hair and skin color are different, but there's no question that she's the saint from the past. Hearing that she'd been captured by the English and burned at the stake, we trembled in fury. But she was resurrected, and through a pact with the devil, no less. Did you meet the devil? Like the skeleton soldiers earlier? Not those. At least those we can handle ourselves. Damn it, just as I thought. Here they come. Engage. Come on, stand up. Dragons are here. If you don't resist, they'll eat you. Large creatures are shown to be near you. They're moving in fast. Visual confirmed. But it can't be. Wyverns? Yes, that is a subspecies of dragons called wyverns. That is definitely a creature that should not be in 15th century France. It's coming. Master responded with full force. This is different from those old bones from earlier. Hi? Soldiers, douse yourself with water. You can momentarily defend against their flames. Yeah? You there, please pick up a weapon and fight. Together with me, follow me. This is... Oh, she's a servant, but her energy is weak. What is she? You look awfully familiar. Oh, it's only one of them. Well, this is gonna be a joke then. At least he's smart and went after the one person that was an assassin. Not that it would matter, though. Oh my god. I believe that was the last. It was the only one. Alright, fine job everyone. I was watching with sweaty palms and sweets in my hand. Doctor, those were the sweets that I got, right? What? Is that right? Put them in the command room next to the tea, so I thought. I got them as a token of gratitude for when we returned from this order. Needless to say, they weren't for you, but for Senpai, who no doubt fought bravely on the front lines. I should become such a thoughtful person. Gobble, gobble. You are so gonna be dead when we get back. Oh, you're gonna be so dead. Mash is gonna have her way with you. I must say, these are some really tasty sweets. I'm sure Mio will be thrilled too. Master, when we return to Chaldea, please reserve enough combat resources for one attack. I first stood one more enemy that I'd like to hit with the back of my blade. Why the back of the blade? It sounds like you really, really want to hit with the front. And right now, I don't blame you. He's being quite the ass right now. And it won't be the last time we see this side of him. Impossible, you're... No way! Run, the witch is here! A witch? Uh-huh. You look like the other one. Interesting. Thank you very much. That was nothing. Before that, your name. Ruler. My servant class is Ruler. My true name is Jean d'Arc. This is quite the mystery, isn't it? Jean d'Arc? Thought she was dead, or the one that became a witch. We'll talk about that later. There's nothing we should speak of it in front of them. Come over here, please. You've been invited. What should we do, Senpai? Let's follow her. It's a clue. I'll pick this one. QQQ. I agree as well. She looks weakened, but she's a servant too. I'm sure she's aware of the situation in this era. Let's ask her for details. Dragon fangs, okay. Nice. How long have we been doing this? Only for an hour? I could do a little bit more then. Oh yeah, the exchange tickets for this day. I forgot. So we have up to 8 of the ones for this month so far. Very nice.
6月といえばラベンダーが色づく頃ですね。今回も無事に帰還。
Okay. So we have riders and sabers. Yeah, this team sounds pretty good. I'll keep going with it. Jones Mystery. They are few in number, but there does seem to be some evil presences. We are close to the fort. Before they invade, let's take them out. Oh, so it's mostly a battle one, okay. Fair enough.
さて、侠客らしく殴り合いといくか。
それもいいな。
いいよ。せい。
Hoo boy.
いいよ。おっと、いいよ。はい。せい。戦争の薄い語りを。
Wow. I'm going to be doing a lot of crits with this team, aren't I? What the fuck? I'll handle it, alright, like the wind. Yeah, you're probably wondering why he's a rider. It has to do with this double phantasm, which we will probably not be seeing for a while, since this team can murder enemies here like they're going F style. I don't imagine this will be enough. No. Oh no, not even. They murdered it. Don't worry, the enemies will be a little bit tougher later on. We're still pretty early on, so... Oh, we have you as an ally now. Okay, yeah, so at this point, I'm going to start using you. It's only fair. You're only level 20 because you're in a weakened state, but you are a ruler type. So, time to talk about them. Most classes are good against each other in a rock, paper, scissors format. Sabers are good against Lancers, Lancers good against Archers, Archers good against Sabers. Likewise, Riders are good against Casters, Casters are good against Assassin, and Assassin is good against Rider. These 6 classes are easy to understand, quite easily. However, other classes in the game kind of break the rules a bit. Ruler being one of them. Ruler doesn't have special effectiveness against virtually anything. Except Moon Cancer, which we won't be getting into for a long time. But they also typically are good at fending off attacks against various types. The only one that's super effective against Ruler is Avenger, which again, we won't be getting to for a while. Ruler is basically a tank unit, and does that role very well, honestly. The enemy's been wiped out. Good job. Yes, I think we can settle down here. First, please tell me your names. Understood. My individual name is Smash Kyrilight. This is Mia, my master. Master? So there are masters even in this Holy Grail War? No, this doesn't do with the Holy Grail War. I'm just a demi-servant. Demi-servant? Not a true heroic spirit. Have you heard of us? Right, we should probably clear that up first. I am indeed a servant. My class is ruler. I understand that. But a majority of information about the Holy Grail War that should be provided is missing. No, not just information. My stats have been ranked down as well. Not only have I lost the anti-servant command spells, I can't even reveal their true names anymore. Luckily, this is my homeland where I was born and raised. If nothing else, I still speak the language. The soldier earlier was saying that Jeanne d'Arc turned into a dragon witch. Having just materialized a few hours ago, I'm not sure what's going on. It seems there's another Jeanne d'Arc in this world. A Jeanne that murdered King Charles VII of France and committed the slaughter at Orleans. So does that mean 2 of the same servants, but summoned in the same era? If we could access the Holy Grail War's records, there should be examples of simultaneous summons. Anyway, one thing is for sure. Charles VII is dead, and Orleans has been occupied. Which symbolizes the collapse of the nation of France. In history, France was the first nation to declare human liberty and equality. Many countries followed suit. Delaying this by 100 years would stagnate civilization. Without progress, you might still be stuck in the Middle Ages. I just heard a voice. Is that Magecraft? What in the world are you all... Oh, that's right. We didn't introduce ourselves. Nice to meet you, Saint Jeanne d'Arc. My name is Romani Archimon. Everyone calls me Roman. I do various support tasks. Nice to meet you. I see, Roman. You tend to be a dreamer. Well, that's something you say to someone you just met. What is this sense of defeat? She complimented me, but I'm not happy at all. Good. You deserve that for what you did. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Jeanne. It's our turn now. Our objective is the correction of this twisted history. We belong to an organization by the name of Chaldea. I see. I understand now. To think that the world itself has been incinerated. My worries were so trivial, but now I... Fu? I'm an incomplete servant. And even I cannot trust myself. There's Jeanne d'Arc that occupied Orleans. Not only that, but those flying dragons. Meet the wyverns. There's no way wyverns existed in the 15th century France. More importantly, he called you a dragon witch. Yes, I don't want to admit it, but the person controlling those dragons must be myself. I have no idea how she's controlling them. Never thought about such things during my life. Summoning dragons is the highest form of magecraft, let alone to have this many. It's an impossible feat for modern mages. It should be difficult even for this era's magecraft. That means, me, if there's anything that could bend rolls like this. It's likely to be a holy grail. Smooth over chunky. Okay, I gotta say it. Still bringing that up? You're pretty vindictive, aren't you? Is this in regards to the sweets? If so, I approve. They have a right to be vindictive, dude. It has been that long since you did it. I see. There's too many unclear points, but I have an idea now. Mademoiselle Sean, what are you going to do from here? The objective is clear. Also, I think I said that wrong. Hold on. Mademoiselle Sean, what are you going to do from here? There we go. Head to your lanes and take back the city. To do that, I must exterminate the Jeanne d'Arc who stands in my way. Yeah, it could be easier said than done, though. Especially since all you have to rely on is us. The Lord didn't show me the path, but I cannot turn my back on this. Even alone, you will fight. She's just like history says, Master. Yeah, I thought so too. Startling difference from Da Vinci. That's Doctor. Objective and missions are the same. I was thinking about her next course of action. How about we help her? I'd help even without a mission. Right, it's best we were together with Sean here. It's a rare honor to fight alongside a saint and savior. Good. Then once again, Mademoiselle Jean. We have our own objectives, but we want to be of aid to you. Will you allow us to fight under your flag as your companions from now on? Oh, the pleasure will be all mine. I cannot possibly thank you enough. Thank you, Mash Mia. Thought I would be in this fight all alone. Now, at this place and time, we shall fight as one. So Mia, please give us your orders. More of you guys. So let's talk about our skills. Gain crit stars each turn for yourself. Really? Like we need more of those. Like seriously, we get crit so often now. True name revelation. Greatly decrease NP strength for one servant enemy. Good for boss fights. Pretty sucky elsewhere. But she's fine. Okay, so... let's see what you're like. Well, you're certainly a lot fancier than when I first played. Yeah, despite her being like only level 20, she's still pretty built. Unfortunately, I don't think she has access to... oh, never mind. Yes, she does. She does have her Noble Phantasm. So that's nice to know. Sadly, they didn't really give her any command cards this turn, but hey. Oh, we get 2 wyverns this time. Cool. Oh, okay. Shit, I do not mind. Man, you're a lot fancier looking. Cool.
こうだ
Now her NP is defensive. Apply Invincible 1 turn for all allies. Nice. Increase defense level 3 for 3 turns. Store HP each turn for 2 turns. Effect increases overcharge. But you are stunned afterwards for 2 turns. She's very much about the sacrifice part of herself.
ついえることはありません。
So long as I fly this banner, we shall never fall.
主の御業をここに
Our Lord is with us.
お任せください。
Let me handle this.
私の後ろへ
Get behind me.
主の御業お任せください。主の御業をお任せください。ついえることはありません。この旗がある限り
There we go.
いいぞ見せてやる
お任せを。我が旗に輝く強さを、我が戦友にきらめく心を、すべては人類のため、我らはここに立つ。弓の辞典エテルレンヌ。
Man, that's cool looking now.
Cool. 決めべやなく。いや風感じたか
Yeah, that is so nice. So ashamed that I said I'd fight on my own earlier. Thanks to you two, I feel stronger than ever. Even if I'm up against myself, a witch, nothing to be afraid of now the two of you are with me. Yeah, nice confidence and all, but I don't think we're gonna be enough. Are you alright? I'm fine. Needless to say, it saddens me that they'd mistake me for that other Jean. But it can't be helped. In fact, it has been more than a few days since I was burned at the stake. The resurrected me caused massacre in Orleans? I can't blame them for being scared of me. I was afraid the British might be stirred up, but it would appear things are going smoothly. We should seek out the Jean they call a witch and defeat her. But for now, we should scour around first. The goal is simple, but reaching it not so much. It's expected Jeanne d'Arc is well versed in the art of the war. Like she said, an assault on Orleans is ill-advised. It's an unfamiliar land, and we have yet to set up any bases. For now, take the initiative and gather intel on their defenses. As for the Swiss Jeanne, shall we call her Dark Jeanne? I'd like to find out what kind of servant she is. The rest is up to our forces. It would be good to have more allies. Shun, is there reading on any other servants besides ourselves? I'm sorry, but as I am now, I am incapable of using my ability as a ruler to detect other servants. Like other ordinary servants, I cannot detect them unless I'm within a certain distance. Rulers can detect servants? I was careless. There was that possibility. The other me, no, was Sean. It's too confusing. I shall also refer to her as Dark Sean. Wait, if that Dark Sean is truly a servant, then her class, like mine, is ruler. If that's the case, you'll immediately be able to detect her location. We must be prepared for battle at all times. If possible, I'd like to minimize our activities in any nearby towns and villages. But without any lead on our hands, I doubt that's possible. Let's just head out early tomorrow morning. Me as human, should probably get some sleep. Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. My abilities may have gone down in rank, but I still possess the basic abilities of a servant. Well, good night. Be go to sleep. Yes, surprisingly quick for someone who is unfamiliar with sleeping outdoors. Is that so? You could be imagining things. Is there something you aren't telling us? I don't mean to pry. I thought it best to confront you in case it should become an obstacle in battle. Quite right. As you wish, I shall tell you. It could be because my summoning was incomplete. Or perhaps it's because my original self died just a few days ago. How can I put it? Feels like I am a brand new servant. A rookie, you mean? Yes, there's no future or past in the Throne of Heroes. But I don't have the power to access the records there. Therefore, it's difficult for me to act as a servant. It feels like going into battle for the first time all over again, and that bubbly-looking mage from before. He called me a sainted savior, but even with that expectation, I have no such power. So the thing is, I fear that I will become a burden to you. Sean, if that's all, then it's alright. What? I mean, this also feels like my first battle. We are the same. As to my servant, I cannot fully harness my powers or heroic spirit. However, the heroic spirit inside of me said, it's okay. Senpai, Master, trust someone like me. I don't know how to say this, but Senpai didn't choose to fight to prove something. Senpai is simply trying to do what would be done, I think. So it's alright. There's no reason for you to worry. Thank you. I feel a little better. I'm pretty familiar with this area in this country. Let's give it our best tomorrow. Yes! Sync Force times 1, Dragon Fang times 2, Pure Prism times 2, and Blaze of Wisdom times 3. So, let's see. So there's more of the same, it looks like. Information gathering. This will be the last one I do, probably. First, let's cut through this forest head to Orleans. Of course, it will be difficult to enter directly. But we might be able to get some information from the surrounding towns and forts. We're almost at La Charette. If we can't get any information here about Orleans, we'll have to get closer. I'd rather avoid that as much as possible. As long as I'm still concerned about the forces we have, we cannot engage. You're really calm. No, to be honest, I'm panicking. No matter how you look at it, the other me cannot be in her right mind. What that monster will do by controlling the people, it's easy to imagine. Overwhelming power and hatred can easily destroy a person, no matter how noble they are. Wait a minute. A servant was detected just ahead of your current path. Its location is in La Charette, which is your destination. It's getting further away. No, I've lost it. It's too far away. Foo-foo. What is it, Foo? Something climbing on my head. Did you see the sky over there? The town. It's burning? Let's hurry. It couldn't be. Doctor, life form detection. It's no use. There's nothing alive left in that town. It can't be. Wait, just now. A sound. Wait a minute, that's... No, it can't be. Looks like they've turned into living dead. Looks like they've turned living dead. Mister, I will scatter them. Whew, well this is getting dark, isn't it? So much for not getting the villages involved. They're already involved.
この旗のもとどうか勝利を
Zombies, huh?
ゴールデンエナジーまあ風になるぜ
前に出ます構いません
それもいいな。
お任せを蹴散らしますそこです
クー決めるぜベアナックセイスマッシュ
Well, we're gonna see his now. Golden Drive Goodnight. Increase quick effectiveness when you use it. And deal significant damage to a single enemy. Cool.
全開で行くぜ
はい
ベアナックだそんじゃ勝ってましょうかベアハウリングゴールデンドライ Good night
Yeah, kind of strong.
進みます
Fucking understatement.
はい了解
ベ
です
アナックだ
勝ち上げます敵止め
Oh, there's 3 waves to this one. Okay. Huh. Well, thanks to the demerit on hers, this isn't exactly going to be useful. So what I'm going to have to do is do
私の
this.
後ろへ
決めるぜ
我が旗に輝く強さ我が戦友にきらめく心を全ては人類のため我らはここに
クーベアナッククーイエー
Well, you're about to get murdered.
そうだ
たまには上手に
フルスロットルだぜ決めるぜ
いいぞ。見せてやるとも。
ついてこれっかよカモンベイビーゴールデンドライブ
Oh, that was a different quote.
もう終わりなのか。まった骨のない。
You're right. Yes, I'm fine. Huh. Oh, we haven't done the second one yet. They're still here. They look like wyverns. Are they... no way! Are they devouring the corpses? Stop it. I'm going.
Golden Rider! Kenzan!
Okay, the Wyvern's the bigger threat here.
Bare knuckle. Cool.
行きます。
Yeah!
勝ち上げます。
Now, the zombies can poison you, but the poison doesn't do a damn thing.
前に出ます。
Honestly, yeah, it doesn't do anything.
了解です。
それもいいな。
決めるぜ。
蹴散らします。踊れ。
それもいいな。
Bare knuckle.
Okay. Oh, really? Guaranteed crit this turn. Okay.
Cool. 決めるぜ。
押し切りましょう。
Almost guaranteed crit on this one. Now that matters. Oh my god. He could almost solo the storyline himself. Oh, I got a proof of hero from this fight. Neat. I'm okay with that. That was the last of the Wyverns. No sign of the enemy nearby. The battle is over. Sean? It's most likely me who is behind this. You can't be sure of that yet. Now I can tell, I'm sure of it. It's just one thing I don't understand. How much do you have to hate others to wreak such havoc? I can't understand it. Hold up, the servants that just left have reversed course. This isn't good. Must have realized you're here. How many? You must be kidding. There are 5. They're fast. Are those riders or something? We don't stand a chance against them. We must run. But might be able to face them if we had the same numbers. But there's no way you can fight an opponent that's several times stronger than you, is there? Let's retreat, as any sane person would. It says so in the 36 Strategies of War. Sean, servants are closing in. I won't run. Let's at least find out what their true intentions are. But it's no use, we won't make it. Mash, just run, got it? One Saint Quartz, 2 Dragon Fangs, 2 Pure Prisms, 2 Plates of Wisdom. Yeah, this is gonna be our stopping point. I did make it pretty far, though. And yeah, the prologue wasn't super long, but the other stories are. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's gonna take many parts to get through some of these storylines. Thankfully, I am not doing them all at once. Thankfully. And another thing I'm going to say before I stop is that the storylines are a lot more rewarding than they used to be. And as such, I'm going to be taking advantage of this, preparing ahead of time for the summer event that's going to be happening later this year. And from the looks of things, I'm going to have a bunch. Very nice. Another thing I'm going to comment on is that I'm going to be doing a lot of grinding off-screen. Well, when I'm not doing the story, I mean. When I plan on doing a lot of XP cards collection and various items when I feel like I'm capable of doing it. It is worth noting, though, that that's a bit hard right now with my low-level servants, so I'm probably not going to be doing much of that. But it is something I'm going to experiment with. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you guys later. See ya.